And then I'll just hand it over to you. Hi guys, Tish has just jumped on. Welcome to Team Euphoria and Team Pineapple Training. Tonight we have the gorgeous Kim, who's going to be sharing a lot around mindset. Kim has really an excellent way of articulating the importance of mindset and applying that into our business. So I really wanted to get Kim on tonight to share a bit about mindset. But before I want to get Kim to jump on and share I really wanted to get across how important our mindset is and applying it to this business. We can be personally ready for growth. It isn't in this business. It isn't just about having ambition or determination. I believe that mindset is really the number one piece to the puzzle that kind of brings it all together in regards to succeeding in this business. And yeah, we can all have our shit days. Do you know what? They're completely normal, but it's whether we want to let those shit days define us in our business, or we want to kind of take those shit days and really make them be the fuel to make our fire burn brighter when it comes to working smarter and not harder. So I'm going to get Kim to jump on now, and I'm going to get her to share. So babe, if you just take yourself off mute and go for gold.
Awesome. Were you going to ask me questions?
I'll ask you questions at the end, so I was expecting you to just go and ramble.
I love that. Okay, cool, fantastic. I think this is really cool, guys. I'm so glad I get to jump on and talk to you guys and share this. And we've got it recorded as well, so you can always listen to it back. Or if you know you have a team who you'd love for them to hear this and they couldn't make it live, you'll be able to share the recording. Mindset has been. This has been like one of the best things the journey that I've gone on to grow my business and how it's affected me. And I'm really good when people ask me questions. And those of you who do know me well, I can talk for days just about anything. So, I'll share a bit on like my journey through this business. And, you know, it's been 4.5 years. So I do feel a bit like a veteran in this because I feel like I've been doing this for so long. And I'm constantly learning. And no matter where you are in this business, whether you're brand new, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, whatever it is, like, you know that you're constantly learning. And if you look back and think about the person you were when you first started, you're like a completely different person with your mindset. So there's so many different aspects of this. And a lot of the stuff that's helped me grow my mindset and how I look at my business is the personal development that I've done. I've taken initiative, and I went out of my own way to go and listen to the things I needed to listen to, read the things I needed to read. I'm not much of a reader. Reading books put me to sleep. So I listened to an audio version. And then I can listen to it in the car. Like, one of the things I learned really early in this business was make your car a mobile university. Instead of cranking the tunes and listening to the radio, you could be putting in like an audio book, plugging your phone in or Bluetooth in. And I know some of you guys have kids, so like obviously you've got Wiggles playing, but whenever you can, listen to things. Or if you're exercising, going for a walk, 10 minutes here, whatever it might be, start listening to things that you know is going to help you grow your mindset. Because I still have really shit days. I have, after conference, I was really high and then I hit a massive down. I did get a bit sick. We partied way too hard of that conference. So I think that took a toll on my body and my mindset. It went, I got in that shit mood of, I don't want to get up and do my business. I want to sleep in. I'm tired and I don't feel like I'm successful and I don't know what I want to do next. I was like, okay, Kim, you need to snap out of this. You need to go listen to something that's going to get you back to your focus, get you back on the right path. So I listened to the audiobooks. I listened to the YouTube videos. I know some of you heard me share this before, but what got me started and what I listened to was listening to Jim Rohn. I don't know, Stacey, if you want to type this in the chat as we go. So Jim Rohn is extremely successful. He's actually passed away now. And he grew a successful network marketing business. I love the way he talks. He's got this like really old school American accent, but just the way he says things, it just makes you understand what we do and the mindset we have to grow our own business. I love listening to Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is more of a motivator, where Jim Rohn teaches you the logistics of network marketing. And Les Brown, I love Les Brown. He's just hilarious. I love him. And the reason I'd listen to these guys, like there's free YouTube videos, right? It's all free online. Like to me, that's no excuses. Like you don't even have to buy audiobooks if you don't want to spend the money on it, right? It's free stuff out there. And I'd listen to this and it would click and I'd be like, okay, Kim, get back on track, focus. You know, those of you who came to conference, the ball drops. Remember Lauren Slocum's, Lauren Lohave, her last name is now, where the alien was dancing and the ball dropped. We always have times where the ball drops out. We wake up one day or something shit happens, like, sorry, excuse my swearing, a customer cancels or an event cancels or someone bails on you and we just go into a poopy mood and, you know, we play victim in our own business. I do this all the time. I hate it when people bail on me. I'm just like, do they not like me? Like I was looking forward to this and I was ruined my schedule and I was like really hoping that they'd be a customer this week and I just do this. And then I'm like, okay, the ball drops on us all the time. How am I going to react? Am I going to sit in my own pity party and throw a big pity party? Or am I going to go listen to something and get myself back on track? So I'm giving you this tool to go listen to something because I really do understand that it's hard. It is challenging to get ourselves back. Like if we're not strong enough with our mindset, we can't just snap ourselves out of it. We do have to go listen to something or talk to someone. You reach out to your upline. Without whinging, you just reach out saying, look, I'm finding this really challenging. Can you give me some advice? And I just find that support just brings me back on track. So, and I know that would help for you guys as well. So that's a little bit about the mindset and like what do you need to focus on? What does your mindset need to be? I learned this thing and it's just blown my mind. It's amazing. I did a call on this, which is a recording in the Team Coconuts YouTube channel about personal development. And I learned that you cannot have the good without the bad. And when you realize that you have the good and the bad together equally, you find that point of love and gratitude, and you find the gratitude in the lesson of anything negative that's happened. So with this business, we always are going to have negative and positive. It's always going to balance equal, but humans naturally focus on the negative. Our brains are built for survival. And survival means they're either going to stay just normal or they're going to be in defense mode. You know, it's not normal that we really focus on the positive. We always want the positive. We can see it happening around us. But then when something negative happens, we go straight into self-defense. It's just natural for our bodies. It's like that flight or fight response, right? And where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So we focus on the negative and we forget about the positives that are happening. But the thing is, it might not be a positive that's the same, like in the same field of the negative. You could have, for example, you could have in this business, you could have a customer cancel because of money reasons or something where you know you just really want to help them and they've cancelled and there's no way of keeping them as a customer. But you might have something positive that's not even related to the business go on in your life that's absolutely wonderful. It's like someone could have just had a baby being born and it's so happy and there's so much love and you're so excited for them. But you're going to sit over and focus on, damn it, a bloody customer cancelled. I feel shit. Like, was I doing enough? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're always going to have positive and negative hanging around. When you can understand that they're both equal, you will see the lesson, the love, and the gratitude in everything that happens. And I love this because I know I'm someone I've learned to be more compassionate, and I never used to be this person. That's why I'm sharing this. So, oh my God, I feel like I've been talking for ages. I just looked at the time. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I learned this, and what happens is when something bad happens, when I feel like something bad's happened or something hasn't gone the way I want it, I take a breath and I realize, okay, like everything happens for a reason. What did I need to learn from this? Am I going to let it affect anything else moving forward? Or am I going to sit and wallow on it, whatever the saying is, you know, and let it stop me in my tracks? And I'm like, I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm going to keep going. What can I do to grow myself now? What action can I take? What do I need to get better at? And keep on going. And things have to happen in your business, not negative things, but like things like canceling or things not going the way you want it to, or not missing a goal that you wanted to hit at a certain time. These things happen because it's the universe allowing you need to grow into a person to be able to do better and to hit that next goal, if that makes sense. As in, okay, example, there was a month where I lost like 7 customers in a month, right? I was just like, holy shit, what's happening? Like, I do customer care, I look after them. 7 customers, it was in like the first 2 weeks. But at the same time, I had 4 new girls join the business. But I'm focusing on my 7 customers that just cancelled, right? 4 new girls joined the business. What is happening is I lost those customers to allow room for growth, because now I need to go mentor 4 new girls who, if they all bring in 7 customers each, I've just quadrupled the amount that I've lost, or have whatever the mass is. Does that make sense? I'm just got a big screen of my face at the moment, so I'm like, I hope everyone's following. So yeah, mindset. Your mindset's everything. I guess I could talk. There's so many different things that you could focus on when it comes to your mindset. But I guess it's becoming conscious of what you're thinking. What are you telling yourself? Are you being negative to yourself? The negative self-talk. Are you focusing on the love and finding the balance? And always understanding that you cannot have the good without the bad. And if you chase the good, you will attract the bad. I love this example. Do you ever notice that you are focusing on positive, 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 and you constantly have friends calling you up and just dumping their shit on you? And you're like, oh, I'm so drained, right? Because you're being so positive, they're seeing that. Because you're being super positive, elated, excited, and all this stuff. And they're seeing that and they want some of that. So they're bringing their negative to you to help balance them out. And that's balancing you out. But when you're just honest and vulnerable and you're just being yourself, because we all have days, like every single day we'll probably have something that doesn't go the way we want it to go. We all experience every day emotions, both happy and not as happy, right? And when you allow yourself to like accept that, you're going to be in so much more flow rather than riding this roller coaster of emotion. And it's so true. So another thing is kind of, I hope this is making sense, everyone, with that good and the bad thing, like you can't have a good without the bad. So imagine, this line down the middle, right? This is the neutral line. This is the positive, this is the gratitude. This is the love, negative and positive on each side. So what is really common in humans who aren't conscious of gratitude and love, we do big waves like this. We go negative to positive. Something really shit just happened, and you're sad and you're bitchy and you whinge to your partner, and then, oh my God, something just amazing happened. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Woohoo, woohoo. And then something happens bad and that just ruins your mood. You're just like, I don't want to swear, but you know what I mean? And we do this massive big positive to negative, positive to negative. And what we start doing is something negative happens, we blame someone else for it. So then we look for something positive and it has to come from an outside source. And we're constantly blaming other things. And on the negative side, we're blaming other people for the negative. And on the positive side, we are looking for other things, external things, to give us that positive. And when you ride this emotion, you never see the gratitude and the love in anything. And you're just not balanced, and you just get flustered. And I get this. I go through this every now and then. I used to go through it a lot. I don't as much, because I've learned to bring myself into that. When you're close to that midline, that love line, we're riding that line really nice and slow rather than this massive roller coaster. That's where we're noticing, like, when something bad happens to you, just like, example in this business, a customer cancels. I just seem to be using that example because I know it can make us feel so crap. And when I have a customer cancel now, I turn around and say, thank you so much for allowing me to help you with your health. They've probably done 2 shipments. I only had that one conversation with them, and I got 8 months worth of a customer out of them. I give them so much love because I was like, it's not their time right now. I want to say thank you. I want to give thanks because they allowed me to help them, and now they're leaving because it's not the right time. And if if someone says thank you so much to you, wouldn't you be more inclined to come back rather than getting shitty because, trying to guilt trip them in. I've done this. I have tried to guilt trip my customers into you're going to get really sick if you don't keep staying on the product. Like back in the day, I used to do this. So can you see where your mindset, when you find the love in every situation, it gives you clarity. It gets your brain back on track. You get yourself out of your pity party. You get yourself motivated. You focus back on your mission and back on your vision of what you want to achieve. And then you let it go. Cool, that's happened. It's in the past now. Cool, what can I do moving forward? Can I stop and breathe here?
Yeah, babe, that was awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, I'm just being mindful of the time. That was awesome.
Okay, cool.
I love what Kim's sharing there in regards to the good and the bad and the duality. You can't have something good happening without the bad. It is so true, guys. And when you learn this, especially, we've said to you before that when you're coming to each promotion, it's really about learning a different lesson and how we can grow. Please don't think that because we're in the positions that we are, that we don't have shit that happens within our business. Trust me, it's exactly the same. And it's just whether you choose to accept responsibility for your own mindset and where you want to take that further. And so Kim, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, I had a couple of questions, but I'm probably going to, I think what I really wanted to know back when I started this business was really, what do you do on your shit days? Like, how do you manage your mindset on the shit days to kind of set you up for success for that day? So therefore it doesn't turn into, if it's a shit day, it doesn't turn into a shit week or a shit 3 weeks that it used to happen to me. So
yeah,
hit it, babe.
I love that. Oh, I can't pin myself again. All right, is this going to go to my face? I'm just getting myself big. No, I want me, just for the recording purposes. Okay, cool. I love this. So this is my thing. I don't wake up to a shit day. I open my eyes when I'm in bed. Today's going to be an awesome day. I don't look at my phone. I do not look at my phone. If you need it for an alarm, keep it on flight mode. Turn your alarm off. I don't check my messages. I don't do any of that. I don't want to wake up to a message that I might have a friend or a team member or something reach out to me and need to vent something. And that's okay. We do that. We all, vent about something. But I don't want to take on someone else's shit when I first wake up in the morning. Because then that's out of, that's my control. I can control that. So I don't check my phone. I get up now. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not perfect. I aim to do this every day. I have days where I sleep in and it stuffs my whole routine. But this is what I mainly do. Okay. So I wake up, I have my cup of tea. I am having silence. I do my silence. And then I start to think about, okay, what am I going to do? What do I want to achieve today? Do I want to get all my DMOs done? Yes. I know what my day's already structured out like. I know what's going to be most important. I need to do high pain activities. Then I go into my office. Now I don't know where I'm going to go since I don't have a desk. Probably do it at the kitchen table or sit on the floor. I like sitting on the floor. I have a gratitude journal. It's just a book with lines. That's it. And I write in it. I date it every day. And it's pretty much the same stuff I write out. I expand in abundance, success, and love every single day as I help others to do the same. I learned this from the Big Leap. I read the book. I listened to the book, The Big Leap. Really good read. And then I start to write out what I'm grateful for. Because the minute I put myself in gratitude, I am in love. I'm opening up myself to attract more of what I'm grateful for. And I get it. Like, we can wake up. Like, I used to suffer anxiety heaps, and I still have, like, every now and then I'll wake up. And you wake up with it. So that's why I have to go into this. Don't check my phone. Make my cup of tea. Go get my journal. And I write down. I understand if you work first thing in the morning, get up. It takes 5 minutes. Get up 5 minutes earlier. There really is no excuse to this. If it's important enough, you will make this happen. And if you listen to every successful person in the world, they do their gratitude, whether it's verbal, written, or they meditate on it. So it's in their head, right? So I write down what I'm grateful for. I write down everything I'm grateful for in my business. I'm grateful that I'm constantly attracting new customers and franchisees every single day. Even if I'm not signing up new franchisees every day, I am grateful for it because I want to be grateful for something I want that. That's what I want in my life. I'm grateful for every single one of my crazy coconuts. I write this down every single day. I'm grateful for every single one of them because without them, we wouldn't have an incredible team. we wouldn't be able to help the masses that we're helping now. I am so grateful for my beautiful customers, and I'm so grateful that they love the product. And when I go into that gratitude of loving my customers, I'm like, I need to do my customer care. I need to go talk to them, and I need to go tell them that. So I go through what I'm grateful for. I also go through things I'm grateful for outside of the business, with my lifestyle and everything. And then I write down my I am statements. This is my thing. I am strong. I am powerful. I am an influence. I am motivated. I am successful. I am kind. I am love. I am Kim. That is who I am. And if there's some things in there that I feel like I'm not and I want to be them, that's why I say them. I used to be, I'm not tough love. I used to be way more tough love. I used to be a bit of a bitch, like honest. I was honest, right? I've got more of a filter now. It's always been from love, but I put more of a love filter on top of it all. So, and I never used to think that I was that kind, because I'd just be honest. And I know kind people are really soft and gentle. And I'm like, I want to be more soft and gentle. So every day I write down, I'm kind, and I'm love. And I do this, and then I write down my business goals of what I want to be achieved, what I am achieving. It's all about mindset. So that's what I do. And I know that was really long-winded, but that gets me into a good position every day. And then if something does happen, it's all about being conscious. It's just like building your conscious muscle, building your awareness muscle. Catch yourself if you go into pity party when something bad happens. Catch yourself out. Do you want this to let you affect your day? Or do you want to move on, get on, and focus on something better? You can apply this to everything in your life. So that's what I do. And I guess what I'm feeling is, by saying this to you guys, that you might think, oh, but it comes across like you do it so easy. Guys, I've been doing this for 4.5 years. You have to start somewhere, and you have to apply it to get stronger at it. You're not just going to wake up one day and, oh my God, I'm amazing. My mindset's so strong. Nothing can affect me. Bullshit. Everything still affects us. It's how we can cope with it. And I've just done it for a long enough time that it becomes part of my habits. I'm just going to put on gallery view. Does that make sense?
Yeah, babe, that totally made sense. And it's all about, really, as you've said, training that muscle to, it's not something that comes easy for any of us every day. We all wake up, and there's some days that we do wake up and we have shit days. But as I said, it's whether we let those kind of that shit mood define us for the day, because I'm a huge believer in creating our own reality and manifesting what we bring to the day. And I'm not really going to go too much into manifestation, but it's more in regards to mindset. When we're talking about mindset, I've always used this as an example because I believe it to be super true. Now, did you ever remember when you were a kid and you didn't want to go to school, and you would tell your mom that you were really, really sick? You put on the best show of your life of how sick you were. And then did you ever notice that in the afternoon you were sick as a dog? Crazy, hey? This is exactly the same, guys. And I think once you really understand the power of the mind and what the mind can do, you will basically unlock all the success that you need to, and applying it to every area of your life. So that's really it, guys. Does anybody have any questions for Kim or myself? If you do, just take yourself off mute. If not, we're probably going to end it there. That was epic, short, but delivered excellently.
I do want to, when you said that, there's a line that I love, and I want you guys to know this and remember it. What you think is what you believe, and what you believe is what becomes of your life, right? Like how, if you pretend you're sick and then you become sick because you've convinced yourself you're sick. It's all about whatever you believe. If you wish and hope and dream for something, for a goal, but you still believe that you're at this place in your business right now, but you want to be here, you're never going to get here because you believe you're here. Wherever, because obviously all of our goals are further beyond where we are. You have to believe that you can be here, and you have to believe that you're there. I walked around for ages. I am NMD. I am NMD. So whatever your next goal is, I am SC. I am SDVF. Whatever it is. I am 24 club. I am 50 club. I earn this much. And I said it so much and put it out there because what you tell yourself is what you believe. And then you start working and acting at that level of whatever it is you want to achieve. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that, babe. We've finished, I think.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to take themselves off mute and say thanks to Kimmy, but we're going to leave it there, girls, and we will see you all next week for